Did you know that the walking advice most doctors give could actually be increasing your risk of falls? I've seen too many patients who thought they were doing everything right, only to end up in my office with preventable injuries. The truth about walking after 60 might surprise you. Hello there, I'm Dr. Elliot Graves. After dedicating more than 30 years to geriatric medicine, I've worked with thousands of seniors and discovered what truly helps people thrive in their golden years and what sometimes causes more harm than good. In today's video, I'll share 3 critical insights about walking after 60 that most healthcare providers never mention. You'll learn when walking becomes risky, how to modify your routine for maximum benefit, and the simple assessments that could save you from a serious fall. Point 1. The hidden dangers of uneven surfaces. I remember Josefina, a vibrant 73-year-old who prided herself on walking 2 miles every day through her neighborhood. She came to me after a nasty fall that resulted in a fractured wrist. "Dr. Graves," she told me, "I don't understand. I walk every day to stay healthy." When we analyzed her walking route, we discovered she was navigating sidewalks with tree roots pushing through the concrete, crossing slopes at driveways, and dealing with uneven curb sol, while her proprioception, your body's ability to sense its position in space, had naturally declined with age. You see, after 60, your nervous system processes information about balance more slowly. Studies show that proprioceptive ability decreases by approximately 3% per decade after age 60. This means the uneven terrain you navigated easily at 50 might pose a significant risk at 70. What worked for Josefina was switching to a walking track at the local high school 3 days a week. The even, predictable surface allowed her to focus on form and breathing rather than constantly scanning for hazards. Her confidence improved, and she actually increased her walking speed within just a month. Point 2. The timing trap. Robert, an 82-year-old former business executive, came to me concerned about sudden dizzy spells. It turned out he was walking immediately after meals, something he'd done for decades without issues. What Robert didn't realize is that postprandial hypotension, a drop in blood pressure after eating, becomes more common as we age. When we digest food, blood flows to our digestive system. For younger adults, the body compensates quickly. After 60, this compensation slows down. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that 30–40% of older adults experience some degree of postprandial hypotension, with the risk increasing after age 75. This can cause dizziness, blurred vision, and unsteadiness, all risk factors for falls. Robert's solution was simple but effective. He began waiting 45–60 minutes after meals before walking. This small change eliminated his dizzy spells entirely. He also found that taking shorter, more frequent walks throughout the day rather than one long walk improved his energy levels and stability. Point 3. The shoe foundation connection. Eleanor, a delightful 68-year-old grandmother, visited me with increasing foot and knee pain despite modest walking routines. She proudly wore her expensive walking shoes, convinced they were the best choice. During our consultation, I noticed her shoes, while marketed as walking shoes, lacked proper arch support for her specific foot structure. Additionally, they were nearly 2 years old, well past their effective lifespan. What many don't realize is that after 60, the fat pads on the bottom of your feet naturally thin by up to 40%. This means you have less natural cushioning than before. Simultaneously, the thousands of steps you take cause your shoes to break down internally, even when they look fine on the outside. Research from the Footwear Biomechanics Group shows that walking shoes lose 30–50% of their shock absorption properties after about 300–500 miles of use, regardless of visible wear. Eleanor's transformation came from 2 simple changes. First, she visited a specialty store for a proper fitting with shoes designed for her specific arch type. Second, she began replacing her walking shoes every 300–400 miles, roughly every 6 months, with her routine. Her knee pain resolved within weeks, and she reported feeling more stable and confident during her walks. Let's quickly recap these 3 critical insights about walking after 60. Choose predictable, even surfaces when possible, to compensate for natural changes in your balance system. Wait 45-60 minutes after meals before walking to avoid dizziness and potential falls. Invest in properly fitted shoes with appropriate arch support and replace them every 6 months or 300-400 miles. These adjustments work together synergistically. The right shoes on the right surfaces at the right time can transform walking from a potential hazard into one of the most beneficial activities for your long-term health. Remember, it's not about walking less, it's about walking smarter. Small, thoughtful modifications to your routine can help you continue enjoying the countless benefits of walking well into your 80s and 90s. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 3 adjustments do you think might help you most? And if you found this information valuable, please consider subscribing for more insights from my 3 decades working with wonderful patients just like you. Until next time, this is Dr. Elliot Graves, wishing you safe steps and vibrant health.